Hello everybody, today I'm going to be showcasing how to unlock the Barbarian as a companion in Legends of Kingdom Rush. So I've already gone out of my way to unlock him on this save file. What you need to do is complete this achievement called You Asked For It. The description reads, keep at least one young barbarian alive until the end of combat. So this is a pretty vague description here. But what's important to know is that a young barbarian is a different unit than just the pure barbarian. The barbarian is the unit that you can unlock, but the young barbarian is a unit that you might get to use in one of two specific types of combat encounters that you can find in Stormcloud's Winter. So, if you don't know how combat encounters work, there are a list of possible combat encounters that you can get. So, every troll with a red flag here on this map will randomly generate from a list of, let's say, 12 different possible combat encounters. I don't know what the actual number is, but these combat encounters are understood by the game as combat encounters with different sets of difficulty. So some are considered to be more difficult than others. So when you pick a regular troll, it is more likely to favor giving you a combat encounter that is considered less difficult. Whereas when you pick this troll champion, it is more likely to favor a more difficult type of combat encounter, but it will still pick from the same list of combat encounters. If you were to pick this spider here, it would pick from a different list. But the barbarian ones come from specifically the troll encounters, so if you want to try to farm for this achievement, what you need to do is pick as many of these red trolls as possible and go throughout the game. So, like I was just saying about how the troll champion encounters will favor the more difficult ones, as you progress up the map, each combat encounter will naturally start to favor the more difficult ones. So, this troll over here, even though it's just a regular troll, is probably going to give you a more difficult combat encounter than even this one here, because it's further up on the map. So if you happen to have a troll champion that's really high up on the map, it's probably going to give you the most difficult combat encounter in the entire adventure. And the barbarian ones are considered to be the most difficult. There are only two barbarian ones. One of them gives you 2 barbarians to work with as allies, and the other gives you 3 to work with as allies. The one that gives you 3 is much more difficult in my opinion. So if you're lucky, you're going to get the one that only gives you the 2 barbarians, and you can hopefully make it out of those unscathed. So, in order to get this, you're just going to have to get lucky, because you can't guarantee that you're going to get the barbarian encounter in any single one of these, nor throughout the entire adventure. So, you're basically going to speedrun throughout this map, trying to get through as many basic dice rolls and choices as you can, and prioritizing picking all the troll encounters that are possible. So, in my case, I'm definitely going to prioritize picking this middle path here, because I'll get to choose this troll, and then this troll champion here. And then when I get up here, I can see 2 trolls in this middle path, so that makes it easy for me to pick. However, one thing to note is that ambushes in this game are technically just invisible flags. Like you see this green flag here, well, these 2 green flags here. This cave that has snow on it is occupying an actual node, and then the next actual node is this troll for red flag here. So this green one is technically an ambush, it's just that you get to see it on the map. But let's say that you were starting here at this purple wizard and you're moving up to this troll on the left. There could be an ambush that happens on the way over there, and that would be equivalent to this green flag here with the rock. It's just that it doesn't show up on the map. And one of the types of ambushes that you can get is a troll combat encounter. So it's possible for you to get the barbarian encounter on the way up here without even seeing it on the map yet. So for all I know, the barbarian encounter might be hidden somewhere like near the spider, or it could be hidden somewhere over in this area. But I just have to keep on playing and hoping that I eventually get lucky enough to get the encounter, and also am in good enough condition to actually survive that encounter without letting the young barbarians die. So I'm going to fast forward ahead to the point where I actually have the combat encounter, and then it'll show me actually beating it. Alright, let's hope that this is the encounter now. Nope. Nope, not it. Nope. Nope. Nope.
One eternity later.
So unfortunately, after playing for a couple of hours throughout the entire day, I was not able to get both different types of barbarian encounters. You only need to win one of them in order to get the achievement, but I wanted to showcase how to beat both of them. However, I wasn't able to get the one that has 3 barbarians, only the one that spawns 2 barbarians. So, if you end up getting the one that spawns 3 barbarians, don't be a pessimist and think, well, tough luck, you're just gonna have to keep trying until you get the one of 2 barbarians. Be an optimist and say that you can figure it out. And you don't have to follow everything that I do anyways. In fact, it might not even be possible to do everything I do. After all, you might have a different 4th companion. You might have your move orders in a different order than mine because of RNG. Or I might just be making different choices that you see as not as effective. I definitely look back on a lot of my gameplay decisions and realize ways that I could have done things differently myself. So, do your best. I believe in you and your ability to earn the achievement. And I hope you enjoy the Barbarian once you've unlocked him, because it's definitely one of the harder characters to unlock, at least in my opinion. So I'm going to show you the clip of me earning the achievement for the first time. This was the encounter that has just the 2 barbarians, not 3. So I hope you enjoy it.
One debt to society later.
Alright, done with that. Let's see if this one is what we need. Fingers crossed. Wait a minute. Yes, I got so used to saying nope, but this is it. This is the Barbarian one. Okay, good. I'm actually excited now. Okay, let me, oh, I was about to skip the cutscene, but it just ended. Okay, so quick overview of the party. I have Gerald at level 2. I have the Arcane Wizard at level 3. Sasquatch at level 1. He's the 4th companion, so this one is not very specific. Or important, I should say. Okay, so let's look at the situation that we've got. We've got 2 barbarians here that are both frozen. I can free them by using a ranged attack on this fire pot here. But that also opens them up to attacks from these other enemies, which might not be preferable. That being said, I'm going to move Gerald up here, protect him like that. Now I have an invigorated Arcane Wizard, so I can launch this fireball over here freely. So I'm going to use up this ranged attack to free them from the ice. Now, I don't have enough room to summon the Verdant Defender in a free spot, so I'm just going to attack this dog. Good, it killed him. So now my barbarians are free to move to safety, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull them back, because we don't want them to die. That's what you need to do in order to win this encounter, is let the barbarians survive. So I'm just going to pull him back too. Thankfully, they didn't enter Berserk Rage, because otherwise that would cause them to get stunned. Yep, everybody walk through the fire. Good, good. Very smart. Very smart enemies. Maybe this shouldn't be amusing to me, but it is. Yep, walk through the fire. Good. Bang your drum. Alright, so I'm just going to move Gerald over here for a little bit extra safety. Now, between all of my options, I can just go and one-shot this guy. I can also push the Trollbreaker back, but I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to finish this guy off now. So now the Sasquatch is if I move him up here, he will be in position to get hit by this troll because there's a distance of 3. So if I leave him here, there's a distance of 4. He's safe. So that's what I'm going to do. Now I can poison any one of these two. Seems like the best approach is to try to take out both of them at the same time. So I'm going to poison him. The reason why I say I can take out both of them at the same time is because I have these barbarians here to deal area damage. However, I'm not going to use them just yet. So let me pull them back still. Yes, I know that they're taking damage, but it will be fine. So here comes this guy. Like I said, he's out of range, so this should be safe. Here comes the Troll Breaker. He's going to walk through the fire again. As you can tell, this guy watches Rick and Morty. So I'm going to have Gerald tank and attack. Actually, I think I can finish him off with this damage. Let me see, 5 to 7. Oh yeah. This is good enough. So let me just pull the Arcane Wizard back. No, further back. Yeah, and then push him with the Epic. Didn't really matter because he just died. Okay, so knock him back. Good. Now, just in case some tanking is needed, I'm going to summon the Verdant Defender. Move him up here to deal a little bit of extra damage to this guy. So now I can move him here. And if you notice, if I aim at this guy, there's a red hex outlined next to him. But I'm not hitting this champion. Yeah, so I have to aim at this one if I want to actually make sure to hit this guy. And there we go. He's dead. And in case the other troll survived, I could have hit him with the other barbarian. So there we go. We got the "You Asked for It" achievement.